My name is georgeschirra and I've used Hims for 6 years. 6 years. That is probably the longest I've ever consistently used a product, but hair is super important to me. I can never imagine myself as a baldy. Me with no hair would, well, I don't even want to think about it, to be honest with you, which is why I use Hims. It's been 6 years, guys, since this video right here. I did a full 4 Hims hair review kits style video. It's when like reviews were in their prime for self-care, grooming, skincare, all that type of, you know, YouTube OG style videos. You know what I mean? So I felt like my perspective was necessary, and I was experiencing pretty much no hair loss at that point in my life. I was rather young, and as you can see, I still have my hair, fortunately. Oh my goodness. I would say thank you to Hims, but I think genetics and also other stuff realistically come into play. But today I'm gonna provide you with my thoughts, a realistic approach to minoxidil and how Hims has worked for me throughout the years. So if you're interested, grab yourself a snack, perhaps a drink, and keep on watching. I felt like a follow-up video was necessary because my last Hims video was 4 years ago. So it's been a total of 6 years, but I did a little follow-up 4 years ago for basically my 2-year anniversary of using the product. And to be honest with you, not much has changed at all. I still consistently use the product, and there was a period of time where I stopped using it. And to be honest with you, that's when I experienced some hair loss. First and foremost, I'm not a doctor. This is not a medical review. This is just a customer perspective after using a Hims product over X amount of years. And if you're not familiar with what minoxidil is, it is a clinically proven medical product that promotes hair growth. It's as simple as that. It simultaneously stimulates blood flow on hair follicles to help regenerate new hair growth. That's kind of like the scientific way to describe it. I'm just gonna cut to the chase though. Does it work? For me personally, yes, absolutely. There's been a period of time where I stopped using it, and sometimes it will get lazy and I'll go for like days, maybe even like a week of not using it. I've stopped doing that because I noticed in the shower, hair was coming off. And I was like, what the heck is going on here? My stylist said, George, your hair's starting to thin in this location. And I had to think, like, what is going on different with my life? More stress, obviously that's definitely affecting my hair and a lot, but not using minoxidil. That's one thing that I've cut different from my lifestyle. And I have to be honest with you, I don't really take the Hims gummies. I just forget to do the monthly prescription thingy or picking them up at Target. So you can do them. Have I noticed a huge difference without the gummies? Honestly, not quite. The minoxidil is most definitely the product that I feel like most people have questions about when it comes to, should I use Hims? Is it worth it? Is it actually gonna promote hair growth? And the answer definitely varies depending on the person, how often you use a product, and if you're applying it correctly and consistently. So for me, what I do is I apply this every single day. They say apply 2 times a day. I only do it nighttime because it makes my hair feel weird. And obviously you're not applying it to your hair, you're applying it to your scalp, but I have a lot of hair, so there's no way around that. And you apply it onto a dry scalp, massage it into your skin, and I do it at nighttime. You can do it morning, nighttime, whenever the heck you want. For me, that's when I do it. And I have to say, I definitely have noticed thicker hair. And I have thin hair to begin with, but this, it definitely helps out. And when I stop using it, I notice a difference. All I needed was that little reality check to really wake me up and say, George, it's reality. You could lose your hair. You could actually go bald. And that was it. Aside from seeing like hair loss in the shower, that's never fun. So I got back on Hims and I wasn't off of it for a while, maybe like a month or 2. And that's when I started noticing like a difference. So they do say one of these side effects is you lose hair after stopping to use it, which is kind of true, obviously, and itchiness. When you do use it, I tend to get like an itchy scalp. And I can deal with that for the sake of actually having hair. So it is what it is. But I use it every single day, only at nighttime. Do what works best for you. Obviously, there's recommendations if you want to seek medically, but that's just basically my technique. I also want to say, do not overdo it. If you use more than the recommended amount, which is just morning and nighttime, you will experience some type of inflammation or headaches. I've read into overusing minoxidil and it is not good, so I highly recommend only doing it the prescribed amount of time. Okay, just listen to me on that one. As far as my other product that I use aside from the minoxidil, the shampoo, which is amazing. This has kind of like a medical feeling when you apply it to your scalp. It just feels like it's rejuvenating and like making your head feel clean while also like working magic. It's like menthol-y. It feels cold and I love this. This is the Thick Fix. I've never used Hims conditioner before. I'm gonna be honest with you, when I first started using Hims, it's because I partnered with them 6 years ago when they first started out. Now they're like a huge company and it's kind of like cool to see their progress, but this is not a paid review. I don't even know if they've ever paid me. Anyway, this is authentic and that's kind of like the approach I want to make for this video. It's not a paid sponsorship, advertisement, anything like that. This is just a customer's perspective on a product and a real one. So I am not bald, and these products are not just for people that are bald and want to like grow hair. They're also for preventing. So when I first started using the products, I was ultimately just trying to prevent hair loss because the genetics in my family of hair, it's not the best. It is not the best. So I was trying to do everything possible to avoid losing hair. I have not used this Hims product just yet, but I kind of want to start incorporating it within my routine. I cannot pronounce the name, so that's that. But basically minoxidil is like a fertilizer for the scalp. So they say that minoxidil is a fertilizer and this is kind of something that strengthens the hair. So that's something that I think would be cool to kind of incorporate within my regimen. I haven't gotten there yet, and I don't know if I need to, but I mean, why not? So perhaps down the road. The gummies, I'm gonna be honest with you, they're vitamin gummies. They have great ingredients, vitamins and such, and biotin that is obviously amazing for hair growth and the skin. So I don't typically take them, to be honest with you. When I need new shampoo, I will buy the kits, which comes with the minoxidil, the shampoo, and the gummies. So that's how I get the gummies, and then when I finish it, it's kind of like on an every other month basis, to be honest with you. So that's my approach to the vitamins. But this is just kind of a recap, guys. I don't really want to drag this out too much. Minoxidil is great. I definitely recommend using it if you want to prevent hair loss and also to gain more hair. If your hair is thinning, try minoxidil, okay? Definitely give it a shot. Maybe talk to your doctor, but overall, it's definitely one of those products that's gonna help you on the long run. So give it a go. And this is my update on Hims products. I ultimately use these the most. They're my go-to Hims products, and I highly recommend all of you guys to check them out. I'm gonna wrap this up though. Hopefully I informed you of a product that you have not tried out yet, or maybe enlightened you on if minoxidil or Hims is a brand for you. I know there's a lot of competitors out there that have same type of products, but in my opinion, I've used some of the ones out there and Hims is just the one for me. So if you have any questions, sound off down below in the comments. Feel free to reach out to me. And until next time, as always, say thanks, give compliments, and think positive. And I'll catch you in the next video. Bye guys.